Hello there, namaste. So, Hit 3. Apparently, these films are still being made. I know it's supposed to be like a universe of some sort, but I I never saw Hit 2. Hit 1, I enjoyed all but the third act. I believe it was the third act that kind of made me feel like, why are they making this dumb decision to go out here in the middle of nowhere to be targets? It was just very weird to me, the third act of the first Hit film. And I never got around to the second Hit film because I couldn't find it available. I think it's available for me now. But yeah, Hit 3. Hit 3. And I do enjoy like these kind of cop mystery assassin type things. I'm not entirely sure what 2 was, and I'm not sure what 3 is gonna be, but yeah, let's because it didn't have the same actor in 2. So I was like, this isn't the same thing. But it is, but it's different. And I gotta think around that where it's like it's just a series of different kinds of hit people. Wall poster cinema. Whoa, this already has much more than the first one.
ప్రాబ్లం లేదంటే ఒక పేరు చెప్తా. అర్జున్ సర్కార్.
ఈ కేసు ఆడికి ఇవ్వడంలో ప్రాబ్లం ఏం లేదు కానీ ఈడి లాఠీకి దొరికినోడి పరిస్థితి ఆలోచిస్తేనే భయం వేస్తుంది.
Being terrified of sending your own men out to solve a case because they'll fall victim to it. I mean, that just sounds bad, that you're willing to let something so corrupt exist or so dark exist because you're fearful for your men. That's just send an entire army up there to take it out. But yeah, I mean, that alone, it's like that's one thing I like. It's like it involves like a serial killer or some kind of crazy person. I mean, the fact that he's stringing up people and bleeding them out, you have to hunt them down. I enjoy that. They know how to edit. Oh, stop it. 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 Oh, I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that. Not in the teaser. Not even in the. I was not expecting that. Sure, we see the bodies strung up. Sure, we see them bleeding out. But to go up to it and then pull back the freaking skin and you hear the peeling of it. I mean, I have a scar on the back of my neck from brain surgery, and it's just like, I think that's what it is for me. I hear it peeling, and it's just like, is that what it sounded like when they opened my head? It was like, ugh. Sorry. Blood and violence don't. Well, I'm okay with them. I'm okay with them. But when you throw it on me like that, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. Just like with the one guy from Vikram who was snipping everyone's shins. He just popped up out of nowhere and cut people's shins. It's just like, no. That's the one thing that creeps me out. Imagine being somewhere and then someone does something heinous to you. Of course, you also would never want to see it coming, but at the same time, you wouldn't want it to come up on you unexpectedly. You would never want it to happen. But still, it's just, at least let the audience aware of what's going on.
చేస్తున్నారంటే ఏదో మోటివ్ ఉంది. చేయమంది బిట్. చేయబెట్.
ఫస్ట్ డే నిన్ను చూసినప్పుడే డౌట్ వచ్చింది నాకు. ఒక పోలీస్ ఆఫీసర్ వేనా నువ్వు?
You know, it's funny. I've gotten used to seeing cops do things in like Indian cinema that I'm well aware are absolutely illegal here in the US. You are not allowed, even though they show like every now and then a prisoner getting slapped by an officer in like films and movies. You are never allowed to touch, well, other than handcuff them or whatever, or manhandle them if they're trying to escape. But you're not allowed to lay a hand on someone you're interviewing. You are not allowed. And I've gotten so used to seeing it in like Indian cinema that I'm just like, meh. Because it happens all the time. Beat a confession out of them. That's how you get false confessions. At least that's how we used to get false confessions here in the U.S. because you'd beat them so much that of course they'd confess to it. It's easier for them to. They probably feel like it's easier to get a year than to continue getting beaten for days on end, just like that kind of thing.
నెల్లు జనం మీకు చూపిస్తా ఒరిజినల్.
The third case. See, now that bloody scene, it wasn't that bad. Because you see it coming. Aw, he ruined his shirt. And his nice coat jacket. Shh. Shh. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it looks interesting. It really looks interesting. It looks like this massive case. I am wondering when one of these films comes out and it's going to be the cop investigating who we find out is the true criminal. That's going to end up happening, and then they're going to come out with hit 4, and it's going to be this whole team up, or hit 5, or hit 6, or hit 7, and it's going to be all these officers from all these other films teaming up to get this one officer who turned out to be a massive serial killer. Quote me on it. It's going to end up happening. It's going to end up happening. It has to. It has to at this point. I mean, I'm interested in seeing it where the good guy turns into the bad guy. The one they're hunting is him. But yeah, I mean, oh, cool. The hit, it's in the third case, like in the hit, in the eye, that's a fingerprint. That's a freaking fingerprint. Yeah, but I gotta say, it looks interesting. I really need to check out 2. I need to find out exactly why there is such a series of these when they're all different. But at the same time, I guess you could say that about Gupal, or Dumal as well, where they have the same cast, same crew, basically the same film, but they're all different. They're entertaining, they're fun, they're stupid, they're still enjoyable. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with having a series of films all named the same, and they're all different. Well, I guess this one would have different actors and everything. But yeah, thank y'all for watching. I need to check out Hit 2. Hit 1 really kind of ruined it for me because it was just like, what? Why'd they do this last part? Why? Hopefully Hit 2 doesn't have something like that. And Hit 3, it just looks more action-packed. Thank y'all for watching. Talk to you next time. And bloody toodles.
You guys got a video? Why is it so bad?
And don't forget to like and subscribe.
Why is it like that?